And I loved the song so much that I was like, okay, no, I still have to do it. So I was literally on like painkillers dancing on set. But that's how, what can I say? We all love his songs so much. Chah jisko bolte hain na, ki ek wish hai, dili khwahish hai, is to be able to give more. Because I've been doing the Bhagavad Gita classes, so all of us, our friends and me, we went to see it in the theater. Most of the time, I think I just hid in my space. And then, it came on Hotstar. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it by myself alone once, the whole movie. And I started, the moment my scene came, I switched it off again. I changed the channel, I started looking for something else.
2022 जिसके लिए था एक सुपर डुपर सक्सेस, अब 2023 की वो कर रही है शुरुआत उनके नए गाने गतिविधि के साथ, यानी कि हनी सिंह का नया सॉन्ग Well Only on TellyChakkar with me Vishakha Pandit। आइए चलिए बुलाते हैं मौनी रॉय को और जानते हैं मौनी के द्वारा इसी गाने के बारे में और भी ज्यादा। And also we'll get to know what are her future plans in regards to her career. Say Happy New Year and welcome back on TellyChakkar. Thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you.
पहले तो ये जान लेते हैं मौनी, कैसा रहा न्यू ईयर आपका? बहुत ज्यादा फन था, लेकिन कोई रेजोल्यूशन है जो बनाई थी आपने न्यू ईयर के लिए जो इस साल पूरी करने वाली है?
नहीं, मैं कभी रेजोल्यूशंस बनाती नहीं हूँ एक्चुअली किसी भी न्यू ईयर का, बिकॉज वेरी अर्ली ऑन इन स्कूल आई रियलाइज दैट यू कांट live up to them, all the resolutions. So what I do plan to do, और जो मैंने आज पूरे दिन भर में बहुत successfully किया है, is like come back to reality, as in my reality, which is, an hour of meditation, an hour of chanting. I exercised, I ate properly. So it was so far, आज मेरा holiday के बाद पहला, I am starting my year with today, like a proper new year.
Wow.
In real, and I've done everything that I had to. So I'm very happy.
And what better than actually promoting your new song? What better can you do actually?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Tell me about Gatividhi, how, because I saw it, I loved it. Honey Singh is Honey Singh and you can't miss a beat with Honey Singh. How was it working with him?
It was lovely. I mean, I have always been a Honey Singh fan. I love all his songs and, we've all danced to it. We've all had so much fun, listening to the song, playing the music in our cars, everywhere. Like you name it, whether you're clubbing or you are, going for drives, you love listening to his songs. This is the first time that I got an opportunity to work with him, and I was very, very excited. And I heard the song and I immediately liked it. Not many people know I actually had a very bad fall 6 days prior to the shoot. Yeah, like a terrible one. Like I had a major L4, L5, and I loved the song so much that I was like, okay, no, I still have to do it. So I was literally on like painkillers dancing on set. But that's how, what can I say? We all love his songs so much. So
Honey Singh जैसे वो दिखते हैं, real life में पूरी मस्ती करते हुए, giving his comebacks here and there. How is he actually working with on the set, between the shots? How is it like that?
The most striking thing about him is he is just such an amazing human being. Like when you work with him, of course, he's a very chilled out person and is very, very cool. And, he has a great attitude, both off and on screen. But what was most endearing to me was how humble he is and what a nice person he was to talk to interact with. So I think the highlight for me was to get to work with him and meet him one-on-one, to have like a conversation with him, and it was great.
What was the favorite part of the song for you? Like, was there a line that just kept repeating on loop in your head?
The hook part, the Gatividhi, that I really enjoyed. Also, I think the choreography bit, I like dancing. So wherever there was a little bit of choreography, whether it was in the antara or it was, the hook steps, I enjoyed those parts the most, maybe, yeah.
Okay, tell me one thing very honestly, because, we have seen how you have been very vocal. So while you were on the sets, were you giving your 2 bits of inputs here and there? Okay, let's do it like this, thoda aisa kar lete hain, or you were just going with the flow of
I was going with the flow completely, to be very honest, because I was not in the, when you feel like you are not feeling your best, then it's the best to, leave everything up to the people, every single department, whether there was the direction or the, DOP team or the styling team was great. And, all the people that I was working with was superb. So, Honey sir. So I was just leaving it all up to the director and the choreographer. I think it's the best way to be sometimes. There is work that goes on before you shoot a song. You can conceptualize it and, you decide that this is how you're going to be executing it on set. So I like to go with the direction and vision of my director and my DOP and my choreographer for sure, always. But
Well,
this is not for just for this song. I'm always that's my pattern. Unless like I feel like something is like terribly wrong and I have to intervene. Otherwise, I don't really like to interfere.
what does 2023 hold for you? Because we expect a lot of good work, we expect a lot of good things coming out of Mouni this year. What is
Fingers
it that
crossed. Fingers crossed.
totally what
I
are we?
do want to. I want to do great work. I want to work with different filmmakers. I want to do, whether it's on OTT, whether it's theatrical. I want to do different work. I want to do author back roles. I want to do versatile things like every other actress would. But at the same time, I really this year, if there is an actual चाह जिसको बोलते हैं ना कि एक wish है, दिली ख्वाहिश है, is to be able to give more. Because I've been doing the Bhagavad Gita classes, so according to Gita, when you do seva, you should not be propagating it or shouldn't be talking about it unless you talking about it actually makes a difference, and that a particular charity gains something. So this year I want to give more. Now let's see what happens. God willing,
But then,
everything will fall in place. We'll all be happy. All our dreams should come true. We should all do bigger, better work because we're all workaholics.
yes, we are. Indeed, I am. You are. But then, I'm very keen to know that TV में तो मौनी आपने वो madness of audience देखा है कि कैसे वो आप पे टूट पड़ती है, एक किरदार को पसंद करके. But यहाँ the response that you got now for Gatividhi and then before that for Bharamastra and आगे for the other characters, do you still feel overwhelmed when the kind of response you get from the audience? Do you have like a special moment with them that you have?
Always. My go-to feeling is of gratitude. I am like so grateful. I come from a small town, and to be able to have the journey that I have had, I consider myself very, very lucky. But at the same time, I've also realized there's no shortcut to hard work. You have to keep working hard. You have to wake up every morning feeling like a newcomer, wanting to learn things, wanting to unlearn things, and do better every single day than your last shoot date. So yeah, I feel overwhelmed and I feel so lucky and I feel very loved. And most of us actors, we don't know what we've done to deserve such love. The way they appreciate you, the way they invest their time on you, whether by writing to you or making these video diaries, or they're invested in you emotionally.
Yes.
So that's something that I feel like is a gift, and one that needs to be cherished, and one that every one of us should be grateful for forever.
But is Mouni Roy very critical of her work? Do you watch your work? Do you criticize yourself? According to me, you do. I remember the last conversation of ours.
Yeah, I can't watch it. Like even in Bharamastra, when we all were sitting, all of us, our friends and me, we went to see it in the theater. Most of the time, I think I just hid in my face. And then, it came on Hotstar. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it by myself alone once, the whole movie. And I started, the moment my scene came, I switched it off again. I changed the channel. I started looking for something else. So yeah.
But as a viewer, what was your
response? I'd seen it during dubbing. So that is something that you have to. But like in a running, you want to do better. That's thing with an actor is, so when you are watching yourself again and again, you feel like, oh, I could have bettered this, or oh, I could have done this slightly differently. I could have said this dialogue slightly differently. So it's just, and I think it's very natural as a human being. Most of us are very critical of what we do.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Mouni, for joining me here. I'm so sorry I've taken too much of your time. I wish you all the luck for Gatividhi and for the upcoming any future projects that you're signing, because I want to know what would be next. Thank you for joining me here.
Lots of love. Happy New Year again.
Lots of love. Happy New Year to you also. Bye-bye. Thank you. Well, that's Mouni Roy for you people. And this is me, Vishakha Pandit, signing off for now. आप हमारे साथ नीचे बने कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना ना भूलिएगा क्या आपने गतिविधि सुना, and if yes, what was your response to the song and what do you have to say about today's interaction?
Know all about the Telly world by subscribing to TellyChakkar's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.